If you're over 60 years old and struggling to get a good night's sleep, the problem might not be your mattress or your pillows. The real culprits could be sitting right there on your nightstand, hiding in plain sight. What if I told you that 5 common objects in your bedroom are quietly stealing your rest every single night, and removing them could help you sleep like you did years ago? Why do some people in their 70s and 80s sleep soundly through the night while others struggle every single evening? What are the hidden sleep saboteurs that doctors often overlook? And how can you transform your bedroom into a place that actually helps you rest instead of keeping you awake? Stay with me because I'm going to reveal 5 common bedroom objects that are interfering with your sleep, and I'll show you exactly what to do about each one. Before we dive in, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from today. I'd love to hear from our community around the world. Let me explain something important about how sleep works as we get older. Your body has a natural internal clock that tells you when it's time to sleep and wake up. It works by producing a substance called melatonin, your body's natural sleeping pill. When it gets dark, your brain makes more melatonin, which makes you feel drowsy and ready for bed. Here's where things get tricky after 60. Your body doesn't make as much melatonin as it used to. This is completely normal, but it means you need to be extra careful about protecting the melatonin you do make. Anything that interferes with this process can have a big impact on how well you sleep. Sleep happens in cycles of about 90 minutes. During each cycle, you go through different stages, from light sleep to deep sleep. Deep sleep is when your body does its most important repair work. Your brain cleans itself, your blood pressure goes down, your immune system gets stronger, and your memories get stored properly. If something keeps interrupting these cycles, you never get the deep, restoring sleep your body needs. Item number 1. Your mobile phone kept within arm's reach of your bed. The most common sleep saboteur is probably sitting on your nightstand right now, your mobile phone. What matters is how close it is to your head while you sleep and what you're doing with it before bedtime. Here's what happens when you use your phone before bed. The screen gives off blue light, very similar to morning sunlight. When this light enters your eyes, it tells your brain it's time to wake up. Your brain responds by dramatically reducing melatonin production. Within minutes, your melatonin levels can drop by more than half. This is especially problematic for people over 60. Your body already makes less melatonin than it used to. When you use your phone before bed, you're cutting down the already reduced amount even further. Studies show that older adults who use phones within an hour of bedtime can take up to 50 minutes longer to fall asleep. Even if you're not actively using your phone, just having it close to your bed can disrupt sleep. The phone constantly communicates with cell towers, receives notifications, and sometimes lights up. Even if these don't fully wake you, they pull you out of deep sleep stages. Your brain registers the disturbance, and you miss out on that precious deep sleep your body needs. Many doctors observed that patients who moved phones out of the bedroom or several feet away reported sleeping better within just a few nights. They fell asleep faster, woke up less often, and felt more refreshed in the morning. Item number 2. The glowing digital alarm clock on your nightstand. This second sleep saboteur might surprise you. That digital clock with bright blue or green numbers could be doing more harm than you realize. Let me explain the double problem this creates. First, there's the light issue. Even though the numbers seem small, they produce constant light throughout the entire night. Any light in your bedroom tells your brain that it's not completely dark and therefore not completely safe to enter the deepest sleep stages. Research shows that people who sleep with even small amounts of artificial light don't spend as much time in deep sleep. For someone over 60 whose sleep is already lighter and more easily disturbed, this constant glow makes a real difference. But here's the second problem, and this one is more serious. It's what happens when you wake up during the night and look at the time. When you see it's 3 in the morning, you start calculating, I've only slept 4 hours. I need to fall back asleep right now. This thinking triggers anxiety and stress. Your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which make your heart beat faster and wake you up even more. Suddenly, falling back asleep becomes almost impossible. Many people over 60 report this as one of their biggest sleep challenges. They wake up once or twice, which is normal at this age, but then can't fall back asleep because they've triggered this stress response by checking the time. It becomes a cycle that turns a brief awakening into hours of wakefulness. When patients turn their clocks away or remove them entirely, many report falling back asleep more easily. Without knowing the exact time, they don't trigger that anxiety response. Item number 3, your electric blanket keeping you warm all night long. Many people, especially those who feel cold at night, rely heavily on electric blankets. But let me share some information about temperature and sleep that might change how you think about staying warm. Your body has a specific temperature pattern for good sleep. About 2 hours before bedtime, your body temperature starts to drop slightly. It continues to drop throughout the night, usually about 1 full degree. This drop is not just something that happens during sleep. It's actually necessary for deep sleep to occur. It's a signal that tells your body it's time to shift into deeper, more restorative sleep stages. When you use an electric blanket all night, you're interfering with this natural temperature drop. Your body is trying to cool down, but the blanket keeps heating you back up. Your body never quite reaches that ideal sleep temperature, which means you spend more time in lighter sleep stages and less time in deep, restorative stages. Many people who use electric blankets report tossing and turning more during the night. They throw the covers off, then pull them back on, never quite comfortable. This is your body trying to find that sweet spot for deep sleep. Electric blankets can also cause mild dehydration during the night because constant warmth makes your body lose moisture. For older adults already at higher risk for dehydration, this can lead to waking up with a dry mouth or headache. Additionally, older electric blankets can pose safety risks from deteriorating wiring. Sleep specialists often recommend this instead. Use the blanket to pre-warm your bed about 30 minutes before bedtime, then turn it off and unplug it before you lie down to sleep. This way, you get the comfort of a warm bed without the sleep-disrupting effects of constant heat. Your body can then follow its natural temperature pattern and drop into deeper sleep stages. Item number 4, the glass or bottle of water on your nightstand. This might be the most surprising item on our list. We're constantly told to stay hydrated, and having water nearby seems like good practice. But when it comes to sleep quality for people over 60, that water on your nightstand could be contributing to one of the most common sleep problems in this age group. Frequent nighttime urination. Here's what typically happens. You wake up during the night, see that glass of water and think, I'm awake anyway, might as well take a sip. That small amount seems harmless, but it starts a cycle. Within an hour or two, you need to get up again to use the bathroom. Each time you get up, you interrupt your sleep cycles and have to start over when you return to bed. Studies show that about 3 out of every 5 people over 70 get up 2 or more times each night to urinate. This isn't just inconvenient. Research has connected frequent nighttime urination to higher blood pressure, increased risk of falls, heart problems, and faster decline in mental sharpness. Having water readily available on your nightstand encourages this pattern. Some people develop a habit of drinking every time they wake up, even when not really thirsty. Over time, this trains your bladder to expect filling up during the night. Each bathroom trip interrupts those important 90-minute sleep cycles. If you get up twice during the night, you're potentially losing 3 or 4 complete sleep cycles. That's a huge loss of the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. There's also the safety aspect. Getting up in the dark to walk to the bathroom creates a real risk of falls, especially for older adults. Many falls happen during nighttime bathroom trips. Item number 5, your wireless router and all those little electronic lights. The 5th and final sleep saboteur is actually a team of small culprits working together. All those little lights in your bedroom, the standby light on your television, the charging indicator on your phone charger, the power light on your wireless router, the glow from your smoke detector. These small lights create what sleep experts call light pollution in your bedroom. Let me explain why these tiny lights matter. Your eyes have special cells that detect light, even when your eyelids are closed. These cells send signals to your brain about how light or dark the environment is. Even very small amounts of light are detected and registered. When your brain receives signals that there's light in the room, it doesn't produce as much melatonin. Your brain evolved to sleep in complete darkness. Research has shown that people who sleep in rooms with even small amounts of light pollution have measurably different sleep patterns than those in completely dark rooms. They spend less time in deep sleep. Their melatonin production is reduced throughout the night. Over time, this chronic exposure to nighttime light has been associated with metabolic problems, weight gain, and hormone imbalances. Your wireless router presents an additional consideration. While the light is one issue, the router is also constantly sending and receiving data. Some sleep specialists suggest moving routers out of bedrooms as a precautionary measure, especially if you're sensitive to your sleep environment. Many people report they've become so accustomed to these lights that they don't even notice them anymore. But not consciously noticing them doesn't mean your brain isn't registering them. Your sleep-wake system operates below your conscious awareness. Those lights are sending signals that interfere with sleep quality even if you think you've adjusted to them. Now let me show you exactly how to remove these 5 sleep saboteurs from your bedroom. These are practical solutions that work in real life. For your mobile phone, try the 2-meter and golden hour rule. Keep your phone at least 6 feet away from your bed, or better yet, in a different room. If you use it as an alarm, place it across the room where you'll need to get up to turn it off. Stop using your phone at least 60 minutes before bedtime. Use that hour for relaxing activities like reading a physical book, listening to calming music, or gentle stretches. For your bedside clock, turn it away so you can't see the display from bed. Better yet, replace digital clocks with old-fashioned analog clocks that don't light up. Or choose clocks with red or amber displays instead of blue or green, as these don't suppress melatonin as much. Some newer clocks have a dimmer function or only light up when you tap them. For your electric blanket, use the preheat strategy. Turn it on about 30 minutes before bed while you're getting ready. This warms up your bed beautifully, then unplug it completely before you get into bed. If you get cold during the night, add regular blankets made from natural materials. Keep a spare blanket at the foot of your bed. Consider flannel sheets during colder months, and remember that wearing socks to bed can help your body regulate temperature more effectively. For the water on your nightstand, create a smart hydration schedule. Drink plenty of water during the day with meals and between meals. Then, about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, start reducing your fluid intake. Before bed, make one final trip to the bathroom and take your time to empty your bladder completely. If you must keep water nearby for medication, use a very small glass and limit yourself to tiny sips only when truly necessary. For the router and little lights, go through your bedroom with black electrical tape and cover every single light you can find. This includes standby lights on electronics, charging indicators, and power strips. The tape peels off easily later. Move your wireless router to another room like the living room or hallway. The signal will still reach your bedroom fine. For lights you can't cover, like smoke detectors, consider using a comfortable sleep mask to block all light. Before you make these changes, here are a few important things to know. Some people take a few nights to adjust to sleeping without these familiar items. Give yourself at least 1 full week before deciding whether these changes are helping. Your body needs time to establish new patterns. If you take medications at night or have a medical condition that requires monitoring symptoms during the night, talk with your doctor before making major changes. For instance, if you need medication with water at night, you'll need to keep water accessible. Your doctor can help you find the right balance for your situation. Remember that some sleep disruption is normal as we age. The goal isn't to sleep like you did when you were 20. The goal is to get the best quality sleep possible for your body right now. These changes can significantly improve your sleep quality, but they work best as part of an overall healthy sleep routine. Also, pay attention to how medications might affect your sleep. Some common medications can interfere with sleep quality or cause nighttime urination. If you've been taking medications for a long time, it might be worth having your doctor review them. Never stop or change medications on your own, but a conversation about how medications might affect your sleep could be valuable. This content is educational and does not replace the guidance of your doctor. Never alter or stop a treatment without professional supervision. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about these 5 bedroom items that could be affecting your sleep. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and share it with friends or family members who might benefit from better sleep. We all know someone who struggles with sleeping well, and this simple information could make a real difference in their life. Take a moment to leave a comment sharing your own experience. Have you noticed any of these items affecting your sleep? What changes are you planning to make tonight? I'd love to hear from you and learn what works for your situation. You'll see we have 2 more videos on the screen now. I think you'll find them just as helpful as this one. Thank you again for being part of our community, and here's to many nights of peaceful, restorative sleep ahead.